Way down the church. Way down the church. Let me ride. Rock below. Rock below. Rock the
first man's body was found the other
what
side
the
of the
fuck,
street.
a body?
That telephone pole. The
That
second
was
man's
your
body
oil.
down the street.
That was
just past that large tree.
that was
The two
Well,
people were
where's the
pronounced dead at the scene. A third person was shot in the face. They were taken to the
fuck
hospital in
no.
serious
Who
condition.
said it?
Now, a woman who didn't want her identity
Where
given
was
told us
the
she'd
ball?
been in a bar and seen
Damn.
one of the victims just before the shooting.
And
Where
I
was
seen
it?
the kid at the bar. And then after that,
Yeah.
we left.
We found the body. There he is. There he is. There he is. Get him, get him, get him. We found the body. Right there. Found it. Get him, get him. Hell, liar,
And look.
That was a good one.
Two people dead and two gunmen on the run.
Hey.
The latest on the search.
Well, there he is. There he is. Get him.
Launching an early warning for kids across West Michigan. How you can help make sure their first day of school is a safe one.
And it looks like it's going to be pretty mild for that first day of school. I'll have the bus stop forecast and a look ahead to the rest of the week coming up.
In a vice presidential visit to Michigan, Joe Biden has some harsh words for
Yeah.
Republican presidential candidate.
Is that your energy drink?
That was.
Happy Labor Day, West Michigan, and thank you
Happy
for
Labor
joining
Day.
us for News Channel
Take it
31 at
there.
6. I'm Jessica Hardborn. Kate and Andy have the night off. Developing tonight, police are searching for suspects in two separate.
Wow, there he is, there he is, there he is. Get him, get him, get him.
They both happened early this morning.
Two shoot. There he is. Get him, get him.
Both happened early this morning, just about an hour apart. Two people died in the shooting on Burton Street near its intersection.
Biggity bang, big bang.
Just after 2 a.m. That's where we join News Channel 3's Mike Chesney live with the latest on this investigation. Mike.
Biggity bang, big
Well,
bang.
Jessica, the first man's body was found the other
Oh, hell, we found the body.
that telephone pole.
Fine, huh?
The second man's
Found the
body
body.
down the street.
Fire,
That was.
fire,
The body was right.
Idaho,
And it was.
Idaho.
We found the body. Right there on the fucking road. Whoa. Oh, shit. Way down the river. Let me ride. Way down the river. Let me ride. Rock along, Rocky Jesus. I got a home on the other side. God damn, boy. You got me, John? Plug me in, let me go. I got my battery charged.
Well, Jessica,
What do
the
you
first
do?
man's body was
Yeah.
found the other side
Yeah.
of the street over by that telephone pole.
Are you wired up?
The man's body
Yeah.
down the street.
You wired up, Mark?
Large tree. The two people were pronounced dead at the scene. A third person was
Yeah,
shot in
what?
the face and were taken to the hospital in serious condition. Now, a woman who didn't want her identity given told us she'd been at a bar and seen one of the victims
Was in
just
a
before
bar.
the shootings.
Hell, I ain't been in the bar for 2 days yet.
And then after that,
They was in the bar, the pub. Hell, I ain't been in the bar for 2 years. Bark. I mean, I like.
left or something, and maybe got to a fight or something.
Israel Rivas lives nearby. He said he heard the gunfire but didn't think it was guns.
I thought it was just
Sorry,
over.
too late.
It was until I got
Oh,
around the
no.
corner here from
Sorry,
the house. and-
too late. Bark.
And I know.
I do.
Oh, yeah, so I just like
Wow,
cut in some shootings.
While police
King
were
or
investigating
Avenue?
this shooting, there was another shooting around
Another?
320, just a half mile away at Buchanan
Hello.
Bridge. GRPD says a man called 911 saying he officers arrived to find 2 people shot in the chest. Both were taken to the hospital in serious condition. Neighbors in this part of town say things like this are unfortunately common and becoming more common every day.
That's total insanity. No.
It's just problems all the time.
That's just total insanity, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter with a kid? No.
I don't know. Let's see what they have to
That's
say.
total insanity.
I want to see what she has to say.
I don't get it.
He's
Shut up.
fine and everything.
I've been
Yeah.
married for 17 years, you know, I just can't, you know, I don't, I'm worried about my mother more than so, but it's getting worse up here now, for some reason, I don't know why.
Could be next. You never know. Anybody could be next. Everybody wants to shoot everybody.
Everybody was shooting.
A suspect in the fatal shooting is described as a black man, medium
Rainbow.
build, wearing a white
White
shirt,
ball.
horizontal stripes,
Or an all
and a
boy.
white fishing hat.
Fishing.
The suspect in the second shooting, though less description here, just a man wearing khaki shorts and having a white t-shirt wrapped around his head. No names have been released at this point, pending notification of the families. Anyone with information, of course, ask to call GRPD or Silent Observer. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Mike Chesney, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Mike. Paramedics rush a woman to the hospital in critical condition after a rollover crash on US 131. It happened just a few hours ago on the ramp from D Avenue onto the highway just north of
Good thing you
Kalamazoo.
wasn't riding
The car
with
rolled into the
Dodger.
median. No one else was hurt. And turning to the weather,
Good thing
a
you wasn't
beautiful
riding.
day to head to the lakeshore. This is a live look at the pier in South Haven, where I'm sure many people are taking advantage of the heat today. Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson is in Severe Weather Center 3.
Well, you know, Jessica, we actually started the summer, if you want to say the first day of June, on a very chilly, damp note. I don't know if you remember that far back, but the highs were only in the 50s and left us wondering if we were going to have a warm summer. Well, now on the backside, we know it was awfully hot, and today we wrap up
Wipe
summer
me down my
with
neck
Labor
bill.
Day
Where's the
holiday.
can
So
over
we're
the job?
on a
Wipe me
warm
down
note.
my neck
Another
bill.
90
Whack,
degree
whack.
day. Right after the sunshine out there, our temps have come down a couple of degrees just in the last hour. It's 89 right now in Kalamazoo and 88 in Grand Rapids and Powell Creek. Now, an hour or two ago, we had low 90s in Holland, we had low 90s in Kalamazoo, so again, another 90-degree day. And by the way, the dew point's up there, so that heat index is in the lower to middle 90s. Live Doppler radar, it's quiet around West
Weather,
Michigan
what?
right now. Some
Weather.
showers to the south,
Tomorrow,
to the west, but I don't think
I
there'll be a
don't know
problem
whether
for
to
us.
go to
Hey,
Florida
we got
or
to talk
stay
about that
put.
bus stop. Kids going back to school tomorrow, and in the bus stop
Oh,
forecast,
tomorrow,
short sleeves
cool.
will do fine. Skies will be
I'm going
partly
back.
cloudy. That temperature tomorrow morning about
Well,
68
that's true
degrees
across the
with just a
job.
light breeze.
What happened to that?
Coming
It
up
starts
over the
tomorrow.
at 7:11 tomorrow.
Well,
It's going to get much cooler later in the week. I'll have more
Huh?
to say.
What happened to your school crossing job?
He wanted your school crossing job.
Students all across West Michigan are
They
counting
might
down
come
their
in
last
that.
days of freedom
I
from
almost-
summer.
see, I gotta get the hell out of here. I'll be late for work.
And it's something to keep in
Little
mind
dark,
in
wow.
the morning commute.
Ah,
Some police
I gotta be up
departments will be
6
stepping
a.m.
up
Get
patrols in the morning to
7.
keep kids safe. News Channel 3's Ryan Duffy.
Mark, give us a dog bark.
Ryan.
I gotta go to
Jessica,
bed.
for the first time in weeks,
guys
those
there
lights
out
on the
here.
school zone signs
Big
will be
old-
flashing starting tomorrow morning, and
6
drivers
a.m.
forget that's
Really,
going to be
they're
happening.
7.
Police
Good
say they
job.
will be out with increased patrols
There's no
to
fight in this
remind
week.
them.
Will we sleep when
On
we
their
came in the
last
door?
day of freedom before school starts tomorrow,
Yeah,
Vance
keep
Outlaw
cigarettes
spending the
though.
day with his 5th and 6th grade
Why,
sons.
we're-
And like
David,
most parents, he worries
we run
about
out?
his kids getting
No, they had 2
safe.
papers in there.
First day of school, nobody really pays too much attention unless you have kids of your own. They're going back to school, and then even some of them are in a rush trying to get their kids to school.
One of the biggest worries for him and other parents tomorrow is
You got no
unaware
papers, do
drivers.
you?
There's kids out there, you gotta watch out for them. They're not paying attention.
Should've brought some with
Especially
you.
at their ages right now, they're running, shooting, talking to their friends.
The thing I would probably be concerned with the people
Well, you won't be
running
coming
behind
back.
as they're getting rushed, trying to get, acclimated to the new
Switch questions.
routine again, and maybe being behind, slow down and pay attention.
And to make drivers slow down, several area police departments will be out with increased patrols.
I got
Several months since the kids have been in school. You've got
Yeah,
people
feel better.
still driving in a mode to get to work,
Well, I can.
and they have to take that little extra time to be a little more aware of pedestrian traffic, kids in the intersections.
Portage Police will check for speeding in school zones, but also wants to remind people that students can dart into traffic and play in crosswalks anywhere, and it's up for drivers to watch for them. Grand Rapids Police have launched something they call Operation SOS, or Schools Open Soon. that will have more officers out on the street reminding people to slow down. They're also going to have out 6 electronic billboards that will be flashing the message, school is open, drive carefully.
I always,
Live in Kalamazoo,
well,
the News Channel
I got a dire battery judge here. What I did, I just in here charging the batteries.
GasBuddy.com says the average price for regular unleaded in Michigan is $4.03 per gallon. That's more than the national average of $3.80. And drivers in Kalamazoo are paying an average of $3.97. People in Grand Rapids are paying around $3.90 a gallon. Analysts expect to see the prices start to drop, though, once brokers return to the oil rigs in the Gulf Coast. To see the cheapest gas prices near you, look at the link section of our website, WWMT.com. Members of Occupy Kalamazoo are settling in at Bronson Park for a 2-month-long encampment. In June, 2 national advocacy groups raised Kalamazoo the 6th meanest city in the West for homeless people. Occupiers say they want to change minds and make Kalamazoo a city of compassion. The group also wants to raise environmental awareness, hold fairs, and protest fracking. Guest speakers will be on hand for the next few weeks to discuss.
Trying to be a group that's telling anybody how to do anything. We want to be a way for people to be able to address the issues that they feel are important.
Occupiers are inviting the public to come to the park to discuss becoming involved in the community. The entire event is alcohol and drug free. West Michigan Democrats use Labor Day to attack their opponents who they say are against organized labor. Around 100 people gathered today in Bronson Park. Speakers included Mike O'Brien. He's running for U.S. Congress in November against Republican Fred Upton. Democrats say women's rights, health care, and union workers are under attack.
We need a lot of help. A lot of struggling families. The American dream is disappearing. It's getting harder and harder than ever to just make a living, get a good job, affordable, safe housing.
Nationally, Democrats are converging on Charlotte.
Why don't you
News Channel 3 will have
way down and read your well, you're right. Way down, you're
spent the day in North Carolina. University. The voting crowd of the country is more strong today than it was 4 years ago when President Obama took office. He says his running mate, Mitt Romney, already proved himself in this arena, where President Obama is not. Romney himself spent Labor Day in Hillsborough, New Hampshire, where he spent time preparing for 3 upcoming presidential debates, and those begin next month. Democratic faithful in Detroit turned out this holiday to see the Vice President of the United States.
This country faces the starkest choice.
Thousands of union supporters marched from downtown Detroit for a celebration that included a speech by Vice President Joe Biden. He smiled when he recalled that Mitt Romney said President Obama is out of touch